because President Musk told them, President Musk said, don't do it. Don't do it. Shut the government down. Imagine. What does he know about what people go through is when the government shuts down? Are his employees furloughed? Hell no. Is he furloughed? No. And when you shut the government down, people don't get paid. And maybe if none of us got paid if the government shut down, some people on the other side of the aisle would feel differently.
Hello, guys. How are you doing today? Carlos Cortez with another episode of Scriptures and Wall Street. A lot of things happening right now. This probably will be the last podcast till Christmas. Well, I'll do one Tuesday. So Tuesday, yeah. But anyways, if you don't catch that, I want to say Merry Christmas. May Jesus still be the reason for the season, and that we celebrate, even though we don't know his actual birth date. We celebrate it anyway, and we choose Christmas Day to celebrate that. So I hope that it's a great Christmas, that you're able to iron out whatever issues you have with your family and just overlook it and just love on each other, right? Just love on each other and be grateful. So that's my prayer for you and your family. Maybe you have a dysfunctional family. Maybe you don't have anybody to spend the holidays with. Maybe you don't even have the resources to buy anything. Whatever your situation is, I pray that you can find the good in your situation and that you can be grateful and that there's peace and comfort in your area, in your space, that you can appreciate this time of the year. So for those of you who are just watching it for the first time, I'll say my disclosure here. You guys know that this is for information education purposes only. I'm not giving investment advice. I am a financial advisor, licensed financial advisor. So everything that I say on this podcast should be used for information and education purposes only. If you would like an appointment or a review, and now's a great time to do those reviews, by the way, at the end of the year, to make sure that 2025 is the best year to come for you. But you got to be positioned well. You got to have green money. You got to know what red money is and maybe dabble into some yellow money. We talk about these things on many, many different podcasts. All you got to do is go to Rumble, type in Color of Money, Carlos Cortez, and all my Color of Money podcasts will come up. For those of you that I'm talking to, and you haven't watched it, I will email you the podcast. If you want me to email you the podcast, I can as well. All you got to do is email me at info@cortezwm.com. I can email you that podcast if you are interested and you can't find it. Not a big deal. Also, guys, we're going into a problematic era, right? And we are in it right now. We're in it right now. Check out this video. So we got a lot of problems. We got a lot. I mean, what do you think? What do you think that video is there? Do you think it is the spending bill? Rumor has it that Kamala might be president.
We did show.
Rumor has it that Joe Biden might enact the 25th Amendment.
The 25th Amendment is of zero risk to me, but will come back to haunt Joe Biden and the Biden administration.
Maybe. Or what about these emails that are just surfacing up? Now we got emails saying that, hey, they're going to question, and they found some other evidence about developing reports on an election misrepresentation during the presidential 2020 campaign. Is it maybe, just maybe they're flying into DC and rushing into DC and canceling trips because they got caught? And maybe they're doing the 25th Amendment and pardoning themselves, right? If Kamala is president, she can pardon Joe. I don't know. I mean, it just begs the question, like, what's the whole rush? Okay, is it a government crisis, shutdown crisis? Well, it could be, but I'll leave that to you. We could only based on as it appears, right? So, anyways, it is crazy, like what is happening right now. As I'm recording this on Saturday morning, one can only think that they're like, oh shit, they caught us. What to do now? 25th Amendment. Joe, you need to save me. They caught me. Maybe she's on a P. Diddy list. I don't know. Pretty interesting. Yeah, so maybe 2024 goes out with the banger. Hey, it could be nothing. It could be the governmental spin, right? It could be the government spin, which is insane. It's insane because we have this purple head unicorn idiot lady, Jella Rose, I don't know her name is, up in Connecticut, and she plays victim card. She loves to play victim card, calling President Musk, calling Elon Musk, President Musk. It's just wow. The liberal mindset. I mean, it's just disgusting how communistic and how victim she's been her whole life. You don't get that old and have a seasoned programmed mindset without playing the victim for that long. Like, she's a grandma in this mindset, and she brings everyone down with her logic, to the point that, hey, I have purple hair, I'm different, I am progressive, and you got to be like us. If not, you're a scumbag, you're a racist, you're this, you're that. Look, if you're irritable, angry, chip on the shoulder, whatever it is, mindset, you live in that. You know, there's a story with the crabs. So I coach people lifestyle. I do life coaching. Anyways, there is a story out there. There is a story out there that basically grandpa takes his grandson out fishing. They're going crabbing. And the grandson asks the grandpa, hey, Papa, why don't you have a lid on your bucket? And it's full of crabs. And grandpa goes to his grandson, and says, well, son, you don't need a lid, because when the crab starts to walk out of or jump out of the bucket, the other crabs bring it down. So they never let each other escape. And the boy was like, wow, that's fascinating. But how that relates to us is that this mindset that people have is maybe you're in your organization. Maybe you're a black guy, right? Maybe you're a black guy or Latino guy like me, and you're trying to climb the corporate ladder, but you're not Jewish, you're not Italian, you're not white, and maybe you're being racially profiled. I don't know, but what you'll find out is that this mindset that you being racially profiled will bring you down, and you'll bring others, and you really won't achieve anything. And what people like victim mindset because it's comfortable, it's easy. And the Democrats, they like the victim mindset because they feel the government should serve them, that they should provide their prosperity, that they should provide their protection, that they should provide their income, because they don't want to take what? They don't want to take responsibility to starting a business. They don't want to take responsibility to do the risk. They don't want to take responsibility of getting punched in the chin. But let me tell you, when you get punched in the chin and when you take responsibility, there is freedom in that. When you get sued and you have to pony up, there is freedom in paying off that debt. There is freedom to owning up to your mistakes. There is power to getting punched in the mouth. There is power in the pain that it takes to go through the gauntlet. This is why when you build muscle, you have to tear it and break it down, and it creates resistance, and you become stronger. This is why when you have a spiritual problem, you get smarter because the enemy has attacked you. This is why America stays stronger when we get attacked. When we rebuild, we get stronger. Yes, we know who did 9/11. We understand that there was an inside job. But look at the American people in 2001. They were more unified than ever. We've gotten away from that. There was no this left-right garbage. It didn't matter. If you had the American flag hanging on your truck or American flag on your sleeve, we were just automatically hugging you. Like, it was incredible because we went through the pain. And so as we go into 2025, where is the crab mentality? Who are the crabs in your life? Who are the crabs in your life? Get rid of them. Just get rid of them. So there's another story that I love. And I don't even know why I'm talking about this, because I want to get to the markets and like Biden and like why they're doing all this stuff. But hey, it's in my heart, man. And you're listening to me for a reason. So there's another quick story is that goes with the crabs, is basically Indian grandpa chief, Indian chief. He goes and he says, son, he goes to his grandson. His so this old chief grabs his grandson and they go to the woods, and he's like, hey, you want to see some wolves? He said, yes, grandpa. He said, well, come with me, son. We're going to go to the woods, deep in the woods, and I'm going to show you something. And, they walk 4 or 5 miles down in the woods, and they finally get to the wolves. And then there's a good wolf and an evil wolf. There's 2 wolves. And so the good wolf is a good wolf, and the bad wolf is the bad wolf. And the bad wolf represents irritability, fear, anger, destruction, manipulation, laziness, passiveness, financial breakdown, cancer, worry. That's the evil wolf. Like, it represents that. The good wolf represents power, freedom, love, empathy. righteousness, energy, confidence. And so the little boy goes, hey, so which wolf is going to win? And Grandpa Chief says, it's the one you feed the most. And so the little boy was like, so do you feed the evil wolf or the good wolf? And it's all in our mindset. It's all in our mindset and which one we feed. And so I encourage you to find those crabs in your life, to find the good wolf versus bad wolf. Are you telling yourself these nasty things? Are we telling ourselves, hey, we need to feed the good wolf? We need to feed the bad wolf. Can you catch your thought in that moment so that you can have a prosperous 2025? It's very powerful, guys, once you start analyzing your own thoughts. Because once you can break down your thoughts, you can control your money better than most people. You can control your life better than most people. Money is such a huge tool, a lifestyle tool, that people, when they have money, their true colors come out and their mindset is revealed. So if you are a victim, and you have a little bit of money, you probably won't have that money for long because you're walking in fear, you're walking in uncertainty, you're walking in doubt. And typically, you're the one robbing people, or maybe you're robbing God. Maybe you don't tithe. Maybe that's not even your repertoire. Maybe that's not even your demeanor or in your heart. I don't know. But for those that give are the richest people, because giving is part of the good wolf. Giving goes against greed. And so when you fight love with hate, right? And when you fight gratitude with worry. So for those of you that worry and you're just you show gratitude, you write it down, 3 things every single day, like I do. You actually fight the worriness and the uncertainty and doubt. So I say all that because I don't know what's happening in the government spin down and this Kamala deal. I do not know. We can make up so many things, but when we start making up things, that's when uncertainty kicks in and speculation. And then next thing you know, we are completely like trying to find evidence on our new belief system. And that's the whole other thing, is that we all have a belief system and we find evidence. And it's easy to do because our mindset has this like this active response system. I think it's called reactive response system, RAC or RCC. I can't remember what it is, the actual psychological term, but it's like when you buy a car or when you're looking at a car and you say, hey, I want to buy this red Mustang. And you buy this red Mustang and you now see it everywhere. Or you want to buy it and you haven't bought it and you see it everywhere. And then that's your belief system that, hey, I really like this car. And so your brain just focuses hardcore on legitimately looking only for those cars. And so it embraces your belief system. You could say, hey, this guy is a scumbag. And he could do 90% things amazing and 20% or 10% bad. You will only focus on the 10% bad and not the 90% that has done well. Trump. The left looks at Trump as, oh, he's a narcissist. He's a racist. He's a womanizer. But they didn't talk about how he bailed out the black colleges. He didn't they didn't talk about how he fought for our military. They didn't tell about how he kicked the Europeans and the Chinese asses in the negotiation table to bring more jobs back to America. They didn't talk about what he did with the pharmaceuticals, what he's going to do with the pharmaceuticals. They didn't, because they focus on the small part and they have this belief system. This belief system, And what's crazy is that you could change your belief system. You can say, you know what? I don't like this belief that I have. It's making me vulnerable. It's making me stupid. It's making me crazy. We see this in the right wing community. We see this all the time. Like, yeah, I mean, just name something and then you'll find a belief system about it. Whether it's right or wrong, people will find evidence to support their belief system, as easy as that sounds. But if you want to change that belief system, you have to literally change the evidence that supports that belief system. And when you look for new evidence to support that new belief system, you'll find it. You'll find it. So that gets really, really deep into it. And not really what I want to talk about. But I wanted to show you something real quick. So yes, we are looking at the triple Qs. Man, this thing has been something else. So we got a little dip, right? Which is normal. You see the increase here, a little dip, increase here, a little dip. So we had a big market, not a market correction, but some resistance here. But I really feel that we are going to have a powerful Nasdaq going into 2025, as well as the magnificent seven stocks, Tesla, Amazon. They're really going to start boosting this markets up. I mean, it's just powerful. If I change this is my navigator. Let me go to my index dominator chart. Basically, it tells us what the market's doing. So, yep, we got a golden cross here. And so whenever we get that, markets typically go out. I got green lights all over the place. It's gray, a buy signal. So yes, we're doing well with the Nasdaq. Yeah, there was a little dark cloud, a little pushback, and they're blaming the government. So here's the thing: like, people are going to rush over to treasuries once they start seeing the market go down. But the market will go down because it is volatile. And then if we look at the volatility index, it did shoot up. Yep. So you see this little pop here, this little green. We're starting to see a spring pad that's being loaded, coiled up, and boom, it is going to hit. This volatility index did hit. Let's see here. It spiked up. It spiked up like 19. I mean, it went up. Actually went up to like 23 the other day. Let me change this chart. This is my predictable chart. I want to show you actual candle charts. That's TQQ. We want to go to... Yeah, look at this surge, man. Whoa. 14. Right around 17. Yeah, this thing popped off, man. So whenever we have this going up, and look at this divergence. Oh, man. This is going up and this is going down. This divergence means we are going to have a market correction very, very soon. Volatility is a good thing, but when it comes to the VIX, that basically means the market's going to go down. Now, could it be that the S&P goes down and the Nasdaq goes up? Yeah, I could believe that. I can believe that. So I'll look at SPX real quick. Let's look at SPX. It's 2025, man. Anything could happen. So we have some divergence here. Momentum's going up, but the price is actually going down. You guys see that? So there's some iffy stuff going on here right now, guys. For those of you that were in the S&P, again, not investment advice, I would sell out. I sold out of my S&P position, this index here. I was in SPXL, which is 3 times SPX, at 3 times the S&P. I like the leverage ETFs, man. I think you can build some really good wealth. But yeah, this is going down. I sold out of it. Actually, was it yesterday? No, it was Thursday of this past week. So made about 15%, 18% from when I told you guys that I'm getting into it. But yeah, we bought it back in November and made this whole upswing here. So bought it around 164 and 185. So nothing massive, just a good 15-20% trade there. I had buddies that bought it back here in my trading group, and they made 30% just in 2 or 3 months. So yeah, just stay tuned. We love talking potential trades, right? Potential trades if you are into this stuff. And if you're not, that's okay too. We want to make sure that you have a retirement plan. Long term, guys, long term, we have Green Money Solutions. You can go to greenmoneysolutions.com. And basically, what is awesome is we have an account with an A-rated carrier that is actually going to give you over 120% of this index. It's called the QQQs. And if we look at the Qs, basically it's done a 30% in 28 and 2019, another 34% last year. And in 2020, it did about 22%. Like this index is yielding over 20% as of recent. We can make 100% of that in a safe money account with no fees. So you don't even have to worry about the trades. You can put your IRA or portion of your 401k, roll it over into an account like this where you make all the upswings. You never even lose. You legit only make the upswings of this market. So what happens is that you make all the upswings of this index for forever, for as long as this account arrives. And then when it does go down, you simply don't lose anything. So you get all the upswings of the markets. And when it goes down here, you just stay level. So basically what happens is, let me erase this. Well, what basically happens is market goes up, you go up. Market goes down, you stay level, level. Market goes up, you go up. Market goes down, you stay level. Market goes up. All these year on your anniversary day, you will get a lock, and that is your new principal. And it's outside of the stock market. We can make 120% of this, guys. It's really simple. Go into 2025. You need to Trumpify your portfolio. You need to get it ready for Trump, because I'm telling you, the markets are going to take off, and I want you to be a part of it. And one of the safest ways you can do that is indexing and Green Money Solutions. We have accounts that are insurance contract law. They're backed by insurance contract law. So you're not in the stock market. You get an annual statement. The downside is you only have access to 10% a year, but you typically can double your money within 4 to 6 years. I think I can do it faster the way we set these things up. But, you know, if you have $500,000, you just put half in this account and half in a managed risk account, and you'll have the ability to grow and pull income all at the same time. So pretty amazing setup with our America First retirement planning process. We still believe in precious metals, right? But precious metals is also manipulated. Oh, and by the way, for those of you that are not following, what happens when the US dollar goes up? Look what we have here. We have a golden cross on the US dollar. This bad boy, since November, since the election, when Trump got in, it has been skyrocketing. This thing is coming back. So when the dollar goes up, your gold goes down. So this is why I told you guys to start selling your gold, half of it or a good portion of it, because it will go down, at least short term. Okay. So gold right now, it's still going up, but we are at a 27, about a 26.59 as we get into Christmas. Let me pull up my other chart real quick. Yeah, so this is a dollar, but this is gold. So XAU USD. We're starting to see the we're starting to see a red candle bar here. We're starting to see a red candle bar, and so it's weakening. You see how this is weakening? That dollar is going up, and so we're now at a 24.81. So be careful. If you have gold, now it's time to take some profits because it could potentially get down to the 2,000 level already. So just letting you know, we had a great run this year, 30%. But I'm telling you, as that dollar gets stronger and that VIX starts to go up, this could go down. Or the VIX gets lower, this could go down. It has a huge potential to go down. It's already coming down short term, midterm, long term. They're still green. They're still bullish. I'm just saying, protect your profits. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's a trade. There's nothing special about it. I hope I never have to use gold and precious metals as a currency. We would have bigger issues than precious metals at that point. So, anyways, with that being said, guys, Merry Christmas. I got to get my girls to skating. Joshua 1:8, you will prosper and succeed in all you do. Very short. You will prosper and succeed in all you do. We are blessed with success because we love the cross. We are blessed with success because we give our hearts to the Lord. We are blessed with success because in Malachi 3, it says, give your first fruits. And he says, try me in this. We are blessed with success because God gives us favor. We are supposed to be the head and not the tail. We are more than conquerors. God wants us to be successful, and we can't be successful if we don't work on ourselves and we don't ping our eyes on the cross and keep our eyes on the cross. Anyways, I am a sinner. I need the blood of Jesus literally every day, and I'm not perfect. I can only acknowledge that. But my prayer for you is that you accept him in your heart and live a godly life. Find a local church that you can get plugged in, and find some masculinity, men that finally believe in masculinity and that support you. Chances are it may not be in your circle. I don't know, but I pray that this Christmas is a huge blessing for you, and that you can reprogram, renewing of the mind, like it says in Romans 12, that you will have a renewing of the mind, and that you could bring more success to your family, more success to your home, in your workplace, and your portfolios. But with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe our Rumble channel. All you got to do is search for Scriptures in Wall Street. Please do that. There's been some changes, obviously, in some networks, but don't forget to reach out. info@cortezwm.com. You can also visit us online at cortezwm.com. Request a free guide. Also request a phone consultation or Zoom meeting, and we'll love to help you out. We will only work with God-fearing patriots such as yourself if you're listening to this for this long, and we want to help you. So give us a call. God bless, and we will be talking very, very soon. Merry Christmas.